Oh, there's Elena. Uh-huh. Yeah, not okay. Look at the size of that thing. And it looks like it is a part of a tree trunk. Not okay, not okay. Yeah, it's huge. It's a big old moth. Big old moth. Wow.
Kodara ejakalo silewe. Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to Familia Pablanu. Emma Losile, when you're Emma Lohen Shosiwaju. I am the one and only Anu, and today I'm taking the kids to school, and I need to speak a few words. Helena and Zoelo. Bella, no, Uncle Bella. What that?
Oh my God.
Hey. I need to speak a few words to the teacher about how spanking doesn't help any child. So these children are complaining that the teacher was spanking them. If they don't write their letters right, I need to let them know that the teachers that I hated the most and the subject I hated the most when I was growing up were the ones that spanked me. I didn't learn anything from them. I hated those subjects as well. So I'm gonna go talk to them, and hopefully they learn a new way of teaching by positive affirmation and all that stuff, not all that spanking, because they only basically just let the kids be fearful. Yesterday at home they were very scared. They were saying, oh, if they don't write this homework right, they'll get spanking tomorrow. I'm like, wait, what? All right, we'll have a talk with your teacher. So let's go ahead and do that, and then later on I'm getting my hair done today, getting ready for this weekend that's coming up. All right, follow me along, guys.
Mama Africa, your children are home.
So I just dropped the kids at school. I talked to the teacher and I explained all the subjects I hated, those, and the teachers I hated were the one that spanked or threatening to spank if you don't do well, if you don't do your work well. So I think she got the memo, and I said, please don't let them be fearful to want to do homework, because Bella was so scared. She will write, it was just an N, she will write it and erase it, write it again, it has to be perfect, or else teacher will spank me. I'm like, no, just do what you can. But she was adamant and almost crying, like, I have to erase and do it again. So hopefully this helps a little bit, and they know I told them that positive reinforcement helps a lot, makes you want to learn, and the negative one just makes you scared. You just want to try to avoid that subject altogether, and make you dislike the teacher, the subject, all of that stuff. So I talked to the teacher. Hopefully that helped with other students as well, because this is not a way to teach. It's not a way to for little 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds to foundation. It just makes them very scared about school in general. Anyways, now I'm heading back home, eat breakfast, and then I had to head out to get my hair done. So come along with me. And Baba is at home with the boys, and they're eating their breakfast already. But I got a good exercise this morning, patiently waiting baby to show up. All right, come along with me. So I just got home now, and I told Pablo what I told the teacher, and the teacher was and Pablo was recalling over here, or trying to, let's go back history lane. Where did the African beating at school come from? Yeah, anyways,
It came from the ones that brought them education.
the colonizers,
the
British, yeah,
and the French and all that. Because the British, if you've seen any of those, like, what is it? David Copperfield, any of those, like, Charles Dickens type stories and stuff, you saw that time period, right? Like Nicholas Nickleby, things like that, in like the 1800s, which is the time when they were coming and colonizing and educating the Africans, right? Was around that time. And what did? They would send kids to boarding schools in Britain.
Yeah.
The British children, they would send them to boarding schools where they would beat the heck out of the kids for any little thing. Oh, you don't know your ABCs? Beat them. Put them in the corner, right?
Yeah.
So what did they do when they brought education to the Africans? They also brought education with the combined idea of beatings to the Africans. Before that, how did the Africans learn? They would come around the fire in the evening after the work was done. The grandmothers would tell stories, and it was joyful.
Yeah.
They would call out, the children would call back the answers. You know, as they're going through the stories, it was beautiful. There were no beatings.
No.
No beatings. So the idea of beatings in African schools is not African. Not African at all.
Like I was saying, that with me, it didn't help at all. Like, it didn't, it just made me hate those subjects. I realized that French was one of the subjects. I hated French in primary school, which beat me so much. And yeah, so the teachers and both the subjects, I disliked them so much.
Learned so much.
Frying these G-nuts.
Yeah, I just finished frying the G-nuts.
Using this.
On a nice, our only, but our very nice 14-inch hex-clad pan.
Yeah, we had to bring it. So we brought it from the US though.
It was heavy, but we brought it.
It's been amazing. Oh my gosh! I mean, it's a non-stick pan. It does the non-stickness. It's amazing.
We've used it to make naan. We've used it to make all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I just roasted some soya nuts as well. Accidentally burned them. I had to run inside, help the boys with something.
I'll eat some.
But yeah, I wish we could get more of these hex-clad pans.
It's amazing.
I don't know how we can get them here, but we'd love to. Like one day, I would like to get a whole set, like all of our pots be hex-clad. Like you can use anything on it. Never scrapes or anything.
Yeah, and also because we don't use oil.
Right.
So this thing is amazing to be able to fry things without needing oil in the first place. So very genius creation here.
It's the best non-stick pan I've ever seen in my life. We've gone through many of them, so many of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They always promise one thing like diamonds, whatever, and then they always fail.
Yeah.
I have to return them to the stores.
Yeah.
These are really good for any sort of oil-free, like plant-based things. Like if you're doing pancakes or something, using whether it's mashed avocado or what do you call that, applesauce or something like that in place of oil, things like that. Very often it's difficult to fry unless you're using oil, but this one you don't need oil for that, so it ends up working out very healthy.
Michael Joel, heading to do my hair. I stopped to get commando here. Thank you. Oh, you want to be? Oh, thank you so much. All right, heading to do my hair now. Yep. Let me see what they have here. Little girls.
4 years.
Washing and braiding the hair. Follow me along. I'm almost finishing my hair here. So remember the conversation I went to talk to the children's teacher this morning. Well, I was still here doing my hair and Pablo had to get the kids, and he came back to tell me that it's raining this afternoon. He came back to tell me that the conversation went south and the teacher retaliated on our girls, was spanking them, saying that they were bad girls for telling, that they were spanked at school, gave them really difficult work for them to do. Elena was able to write the things because she's a year older than Bella, but Bella couldn't write it and just wrote maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and she was spanked for not being able to write it. And they were crying. They even told Pablo that they were spanking them for doing nothing. They didn't do anything. That why would the teacher be so mean to them like that? Just because I went to tell the teachers that use positive reinforcement, that I use myself as an example. So Pablo just came here to tell me about it, and now he's going to talk to the headmaster. And I did see the headmaster there, but I didn't talk to him. I just thought maybe teacher to mother, we can handle this, but apparently not. She retaliated with my girls, so they'll have to stay home maybe for the next few days until maybe we can resolve this thing. But now I'm really pissed. I'm really pissed at this teacher, because when we were talking, she was like smiling. She just, no, I didn't spank them. I just threatened them to say, I just threatened them and said if they don't do their work, they'll get spanking. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Don't threaten them with spanking. It won't make them work any better. Just do some positive reinforcement. Like, tell them if you do well, you get applause. You get something nice. Yeah? Santa Claus will bring you a gift, or Father Christmas will give you a gift, and make them happy to do work. Now after this, I don't even know how to move forward from this, because when next time I go and see this teacher, I will have to ask her. I thought we were talking to mother, from mother to teacher. Why do you have to retaliate on my children? And then she called the other teacher of the upper class, and they were getting together, ganging up on my girls and saying, yes, we treat you the same way we treat all of the children here. But I'm like, no, you don't have to treat any child like that. You don't have to be spanking child because they don't know how to write 1, 2, 3 at age 3 or age 4. They will learn eventually. You just give them the encouragement they need, not trying to spank the words into them. It doesn't work. Hey guys, if something that we've learned from how we grew up and how we were raised and we were taught, we know that at school, when they spank us, when they do all these things, it doesn't work. It just makes us fearful, and we never want to raise our hands to ask questions. We gotta change that mindset. Give the kids the tools they need to thrive. They need to ask questions. They need to open their mind and just imagine greater. Imagine just intuitive and not just stuck in a box, not able to ask questions. Anyways, we'll give you updates at some point, but this is my hair being done. I'm almost done now. Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe to our channel, Familia Pablanu, and watch our vlogs from here in the Pearl of Africa. Subscribe and click the bell button so you get notification when we have new videos, which will be coming up very soon too. And also keep updates on the baby updates. Baby coming any week now. Thank you so much. But until next time, I'm gonna go home and see how my girls are doing. Until next time, say YORÀBÁ. Bye. 7 p.m. in the evening. The kids are eating dinner right now, and Pablo and Evelyn are with them. Starting to have contractions, but I can still talk, so I know it's not quite right now at the moment, but it's making me think I need to set up the birth supply. I need to teach Pablo how to set it up and where to put things for when I can't talk anymore. I don't think baby was going to come at 38 weeks. Well, it's getting close to 39 weeks actually. But again, you never know. Yeah, there's been Braxtonix has been getting closer and closer, and some painful contractions, but just here and there. It's just very uncomfortable, and I just wanted to document this. I'm in the bathroom right now. The contraction usually starts at night time, evening, yes. I already got my hair done today and ready for baby. At this point, I'm ready.